Hey guys, Fix It John here. We're working on a Rainbird ESP-6TM sprinkler timer, and what it's doing, the other day I looked outside and I saw the sprinklers going off, didn't set it, it was coming on at the wrong time, so I walked out and I noticed, and I advanced the advanced start, and PR off came on. And what PR off is telling you, it's an error code, and it's telling you that the sprinkler timer is not getting any power. We have to figure out if we have a bad connection, bad transformer, or just no power, or bad circuit board. So I'm gonna walk you through some tests. The first thing you want to do to see if you can reset this error code is unplug the transformer, which I have here. I've already unplugged it, and we'll need to take the battery out so we can deplete the electrical charge in it. So we can try, because sometimes you can reset it that way. But the first thing you're going to need for this job is a nice hot cup of Starbucks. And there's the error code we're getting, a PR off, and it makes no difference what you do to this. I mean, you can't change it, you can't reset it. The only way you can reset it is disconnect the power and disconnect the battery, and I'll show you how to do it. All right guys, we're just gonna take it apart here real quick, and there's nothing to it. If you don't take it apart, you'll never know how to fix it, so. Okay, like I said, we have the transformer unplugged here. You want to unplug that, so if it is just a fault code, and maybe it got a surge of energy go through it or something like that, you can correct the fault code. But what you want to do is take this battery off here and check your fuse too. There's a fuse here. It's good. And just pull this little battery out. And to dissipate the power, see how it's fading out? You can push the advanced timer switch in, and that'll dissipate a little quicker. So you want to wait a couple minutes and then reinstall your battery and reinstall the transformer. So if it goes away, your diagnostics are over, and you can reset your timer. All right guys, we're going to put in the battery backup now and see if that reset the timer or reset the fault code. And no, it didn't. So we got to continue on with our diagnosis. So like I said before, the PR off error code is telling us that the sprinkler timer is not getting any power. So we're going to verify that by testing the transformer here. And I can just unplug it here. So if we have anywhere between 24 and 30 volts, the transformer is working, and we'll have to move on further. There, 30 volts coming out of the transformer. And what the transformer does, it takes 120 volts and reduces it in power so you can use it on your timer. And for you guys that don't know what a transformer looks like, it comes in many different shapes, but for this sprinkler system, it's this right here. So we're getting all right guys, the next thing you want to do is, I've got the circuit board pulled away, is see if you're getting any power from your transformer to your common. So we're getting power there. There's one more test that we can do. All right guys, Fix It John here. Now we're going to check for an open line on the valve wiring. And we should have anywhere between 20 and 60 ohms of resistance. I did find me some alligator clips, but what we're going to do is we're checking for resistance. If we have an open loop, that means one of the wires are broken, and this is easier than it sounds. So I have 3 common wires. Typically you only have 1 common wire, but all the splicing and all that, I just use 3 common and wound them together. So we got the common there, and before you take these service valve wires off, make sure you mark them, know where they're at. I've already done that. let's say we check, we have 5 zones on this system, so I'm gonna check number 5. And make sure we don't have a broken wire or something. All right, we got 26 ohms of resistance, so that tells me that that wire's good, and the common is good to that wire. We're going over here to zone 4, 26 ohms of resistance, 3, 26 ohms of resistance, 27 ohms of resistance, and 24 ohms of resistance. Let's say if you went through all these wires here and it was OL, that one's OL, 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 OL. Chances are you have a break somewhere in your common wire and you'd want to replace that. Because typically if you only had a break in the service lines, the valve wires, only one of those would have an OL. So, oh yeah, one more thing. If you have an open loop, I forgot to mention on all of them, it could also be a bad rain sensor. So you'd want to pull those wires and test that, the ohms of resistance for your rain sensor. This one doesn't have a rain sensor, so we're in good shape with the power. All right, guys, Fix It John. I mean, all our we're getting plenty of power to the board. We don't have any open loops, and the valve wires, the common wires, good. I think it's the sprinkler timer. Circuit board's bad. I mean, we probably have a bad resistor, transistor, capacitor, or even a little microprocessor here bad or something. Could have a burnt spot on the back of this. I don't know, and I don't know if I want to take a look at it. Take that much time with it, but the back of this board. Oh, there is a spot right here that's a little chipped. Right here on the back of that. See where the green is gone on it? Looks like it's been etched away there. That's on the back of that circuit board that I've been with all the valve zones on it. And could that be the problem? I don't know. I've got I went ahead and bought another timer, and I'll show you what I have. All right, guys, I just want to show you. I've already got the bottom one unbolted, and you just slide this right up and it comes right off. Just wanted to show you that for those that didn't know. And it just slides on these 2 bolts here. Hey guys, Fix It John here. Here's my new Rainbird sprinkler timer. Controls up to 6 zones. It's pretty similar to the one that I'm replacing, but I wanted to show you something that I'm kind of proud about. This is a $58 sprinkler, and I bought it used on Amazon for $33. I typically love to buy things used from Amazon because see right here it says thank you, this product has a second life. But typically when you buy things on Amazon, they're just brand new. I mean, they've shipped them out, and for whatever reason, somebody didn't want it, or it was the wrong product. I figure 25 bucks, you can buy a lot of bologna with that. So here, I got the Rainbird instructions, and also I got a transformer. How I know nobody's ever farted with it is there's a let me get this off here. Oh, right there. There's a pull tab to pull this out and activate the battery. Now, 25 bucks, I think it's worth the savings. And if it doesn't work, I can always send it right back to Amazon. All right, guys, Fix It John here. I kind of lucked out. This hole was already there. I just added a screw and drilled one hole here and put an insert in there to hold a screw. So I'm just going to hook this up here. Now, on this particular model, It has wires for wiring a rain sensor, and if you don't have a rain sensor, it says to leave that jumper wire in there. So that was easy. Just one, had to drill just one hole. And that's what you want to do first. You want to mount your timer and then wire it up. It's shut off. So next we're going to do is plug in the transformer. And there we have power. Now to turn it on, to test it, we turn the dial to number 1 and press water zone now, water 1 zone now. And it's set for 10 minutes. Let's go look at it and see if it's running. All right, guys, that's zone 1. That's coming on. Let's go check zone 2. I'm gonna call that a fix. We tested everything we could except the circuit board, and it just narrowed us down to the circuit board. Water, zone 2. Move the knob to zone 2. Press water now. And let's go see if zone 2 is working. There it is, zone 2's coming on. Zone 3, let's see what she's doing now. I walked away from it, you guys didn't see it, and the light goes out, so I had to hit the light again, and we'll go to zone 3. All right there, guys. There's 3 of the heads right there. Zone 3 is coming up. Going to zone 4. That turned it off, and one more time. Turns it on. And this is zone 4 coming up right here. So there you guys have it, zone 4. It's coming on now. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate you watching. And if I can help anybody, just drop me a line down below, and I'll try to help you. But pretty simple job. I mean, that was the problem, and got her done. On to the next project, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.